Do you know that the word school comes from the original sort of translation, or what you want to call it, is to fit in, to be accepted. School, I'm not sure if it's Latin or whatever, but it's to fit in and to be accepted. So think about that. School. How to fit in the best. How to be accepted by the majority the most. What did it do to us? So imagine you never learned the concept of you gotta get up at this moment, you have to eat 3 times a day. At this time you learn about this, at this time you learn about this, in the middle of the day you do this. When you get home, you're supposed to do this in order to be ready for tomorrow. You have to learn all of these sentences and all of this information in your mind, not in your body whatsoever. No physical experience in the thing that you're doing, most of education. And then tomorrow you just basically recite. School is basically learning poetry. School is memorizing poetry. You memorize and then you come, and the more you can replicate, the better. That's most of school. I'm not saying everything. The better ones actually teach you how to do stuff and to be independent, and they teach you how to think, not what to think. I'm talking about the majority of the public education system that the big majority of us have been indoctrinated by since we were kids. And even high school, most public high schools, same thing. Most colleges, same thing. They don't encourage critical thinking, you asking questions, it's not discussion based. It's just funneling and information, and can you give it back? So it is also programming of curriculum and time. So just go back and think of how did it program your internal clock? How did it program your internal cycle of when in a day, or how many times per day, were you supposed to think about this or obsess about that, or like I said, eat, sleep, go over there, go over there, go over there. And human design teaches us that every single person has different cycles of when they're supposed to eat, when they're supposed to sleep, where, how, what environment, what people are suitable, and all these things. And the big majority of the school system is put all these people in the same room and expect them to learn same things in the same way. We're not designed to learn things the same way. Peripheral vision versus focused attention. Some people learn through sound better. Some people learn through sight better. Some people learn through small chunks of information. Some people learn only first-hand experience. Some people need to be taught one-on-one with tutoring. Some people thrive in groups. Some people one-on-one. It's so different. Nothing is cookie cutter. There's not one food pyramid that fits every person. It doesn't exist. There's not one rhythm of learning things that fits everyone. All these things that we learn that are general for human beings, none of it is true. None of it. If you try to apply any generalized system that you've been taught to yourself based on this is what humans are supposed to be doing. The only thing that humans are supposed to be doing is to breathe. That's the only thing that is unique to all humans. You breathe, you live. You don't breathe, goodbye. Everything else is specific to you. Like I said, how you learn, where you eat, if you eat, how often, do you sleep, when you sleep, how long you sleep, how do you learn, auditory, visual, tactile, sensory, taste, with other people or alone, do you live alone, do you sleep alone, are you full of emotions that are your own, are you full of emotions that are from other people? Are your thoughts your own, or is your mind the receiver for thoughts? All these things, none of it gets taken into consideration when you are being schooled. So what is school once again? How to fit in, how to make the most unique person, because there's nothing like you in this world. That there was never an I create lines like you before. And there will never be an I create lines like this again, ever. We're not lions. We're not elephants. We're not bees that are much more alike one to the other. They have their hive minds, beehive, right? Serving the queen. They're like nodes serving a bigger system. They're not as individual as we are. We are very unique and individual. And what is the word school? How to fit in. How to become the same as everyone else. You are not here to be that. You're here to be ultimately, infinitely unique. And when you go into human design, which is the school that we all need, which is much more based on experimentation, I give you the blueprint. I just give you the map. When I do human design guidance for people, I just show you how you are unique, and then you are on your way. Then you go and live your life in this new lens that you have. Nothing to be same, just an abundance of information how you are unique. You as an individual human. This is if there is a purpose, this is the purpose. To be different. Because this is the only way you are of actual, this is the way that you mutate the planet. This is the value that you provide. Not profit and money and building and proving and succeeding in society. It's being different than everything else. Because why are you you? Why is there, like, if there is another person that is the same as you, why is there two people the same on this planet? Why? Why would nature do this? You have something that no one else in this world has. And it's up to you to bring it out. First and foremost, for your own love, for your own self, for your own health, for your own spirit and vibration and everything. This is what gets nourished first. Your own throat gets nourished first when you speak your own truth. And then everybody else. And the same way, if you speak hate, you are hurting your own throat first as you speak it out. Before it comes out into the world, it needs to pass through this. And as it passes through this, it damages it. So, first and foremost, think of the ways that the school has made you sane. And the way that school has tempered with your internal rhythm, breathing rhythm, like I said, eating, sleeping, doing things, thinking, how fast you think or how slow you process things. And then, if you're interested, we can always go in depth in your human design to see exactly, specifically how you are different, what your superpowers are, how you're meant to do things. And don't get me wrong, it's not how you're meant to do things, but how it will be easier for you to manage emotions, manage thoughts, your ideal environment, partners, groups, one-on-one, how you learn things, how you eat the best, how often, your superpowers. This is amazing for all the people. Like I always say, I repeat a lot of stuff like this, but this is amazing for all the people that were not able, just like me, to thrive. Actually, I did thrive in school because I learned very quickly, and I was taught how to learn very quickly. I was brought my grandma was a teacher. So I started school 1 year before everyone else, just being around her. So I'm gifted in learning and teaching, therefore. So this goes out also to all the people who have been diagnosed with ugly words like bipolar disorder or ADHD disorder or autistic spectrum disorder, and all these words, neurodivergent, all these diagnoses which made all of us unfit for school. Well, if you are unfit for school, you are very fit for one-on-one guidance in how to use these things as superpowers. Because these things are superpowers. You just have no idea how to use them. Because nobody showed you. Because they didn't know. Nobody knew. Nobody knew. Human design is new. So if all this resonates, I can show you things. I can unlock everything that no one ever recognized in you. Ever. Because this was my life as well. And when I discovered human design, this is the first recognition that I had in my life that finally everything made sense. All right, so I'm starting a new community that we're going to be meeting every Saturday for discussions on Zoom. Every Sunday, I'm going to be leading a body, breathwork, fascia, movement regeneration class, and you also get access to the Telegram chat where you can actually discuss things with me and everyone else and get resources. So if this is something, this is still in the process of being formed. So if this is something that you are interested in, it's going to be monthly charge. It's going to be $50, which is amazing for all this value that you're going to get. Just fill out the form that's going to be underneath this video. Otherwise, there's going to be my other link, my main link, which is icreatelines.com, where you can inquire about my one-on-one coaching and mentoring and all other things. You can follow me on Instagram as well. There's a free Telegram channel where I just post things. It's not discussion based. That's always free to join. And yeah, did I leave anything out? I don't think so. Yeah, so that's it. And if you wish to donate to support, if you get value out of these videos, there's a link to my PayPal also under this video. That's it for today. Beautiful little turtles. Turtle flow, slow breathing, live as much as you want, as long as you want. Peace, health, abundance, wholeness, prosperity, courage, clarity.